What if the voice on the other end of the line, right, sounded exactly like someone you know? And what if it made total sense? The tone, the voice, and the request. Would you question it?
Question it. I mean, first assumption would be it is the person you know. First assumption.
So like what I said, whatever they say, right? Okay, it makes total sense. The tone, the voice, and the request that he or she is asking you, would you question it?
No, the request also makes sense.
Yes, the request also makes sense.
You know?
The phone is the number is
No,
the...
it's not.
Oh, it's not the person's number.
Oh. Then
But-
I will question, no? I will ask, how come you using this? I will ask. I think that will be my first question.
Yeah, then they will say like, oh, I just changed number and stuff like that.
Okay or fair.
So you will not
To me,
question.
it's fair lah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
can.
think it's fair also.
But because of this, right, recently a 20-year-old got scammed $5,000 through a phone call and a WhatsApp text pretending to be her boss. So she brought it to TikTok to raise awareness. So I will just show you the video to let her explain what happened. Okay.
They called me yesterday and was like, do you know who I am? First of all, I know it's really obvious from that. He sounded like my boss, so I didn't even question it. This morning, he called me and he was like, oh, I changed my number. Do you know how to set up a new pay now with your new number? At the call, you see how he's setting up, like he changed his number and then he doesn't know how to set up a new bank account. Before you go like, why the hell are you just doing whatever this person says? He's my boss. I work as a personal assistant and he does finance. To me, it made sense that as a personal assistant of a finance guy, he would need me to transfer things here and there. After 4,000 of transfer, he asked for more, but I had a daily limit of like 1,000 and I had 977 left. So I transferred my last 977. To me, it's like maybe he's refunding someone, like it's all finance things. I don't know anything about finance. I only got suspicious when he asked for 10,000. And you know what is so freaking dumb of me? I literally asked him, are you a scammer? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. After I found out, I continued talking to him because I didn't want him to like run and transfer the money elsewhere. Although I feel like he would have done that already. I went to the police like 20 minutes after I transferred the funds because that's when I realized I got scammed. But they told me after the calls and the talks is like, I submit a police report, confirm that I was scammed, something like that. They would then send something to the scam bank account, some notification. The bank cannot take the money out of the scammer's bank unless the scammer approves. Which in my head, why would the scammer? I don't know if like this notification thing will threaten to police investigate or something. But in my head, it was that easy. Like if the bank can just tell all the scammers like, you give back the money or we call police, then no one will be scammed already, right? So pretty sure.
So
You know
this
how I shared about how scammers choose their victims?
the dumb net. So yeah, what do you guys think of this whole incident?
I think, earlier you mentioned somebody is on the line, sounds like somebody you know, and then they make a request that is natural. You may not question so much, right? But the moment it comes to this, ask you to make pay now and then the number keep increasing and stuff, immediately you start questioning already, right? And who in the right mind asks, are you a scammer? First question is you're going to talk to the boss, ma. You're not going to make anything further until you see the boss in person. Hey, you made me transfer this and stuff.
Or I think a good gauge will also be because you work for the boss as a PA, right? So you must have known a lot of things, right? So you can just fact check, hey, I asked you these things that only like I help you do all these things, like a clarification like that.
Verify identity.
Yeah.
Actually, no one of the habit that Michelle have, right, when she transfer money, like bigger sum of money, right, is no matter who, sister, brother, me, or whatever, right, she will ask a picture doing a specific pose before she send the money. It's a bit stupid lah, but
So what's your post?
no lah,
Like that,
she
Work
like
in Apple last time.
why?
Because Apple, right, sometimes you want to reset, and Google also, sometimes you want to reset password for an account that has already been taken over. They require you to do these kind of things.
Serious?
You write like maybe a 4-digit number, and then you hold it, face must be visible, number must be visible.
Wait.
I've done it before.
Mine was like a
Reclaim.
spoon or like a thumb, like no,
Have to be.
have to be.
Yeah.
So it's like a verification and I feel like we can say it's stupid or whatever, which I feel also from our perspective. But do you think that if you were in her exact position, would you actually have done the same? Transfer the money?
Especially, right, if you have like 5K in your bank, right, my first transfer is not 4K one. Like maybe like for a smaller sum or like $100, maybe maximum, I think maybe I'll transfer to the boss. And I don't know what kind of reason that he can give, right, to make her transfer this amount of money.
And the weird thing is, she said that maybe he has done this before and stuff. He's in finance, he has done this before, right? You don't have his PayNow number, meh? You PayNow to his registered PayNow number, right?
But
No,
he
that's
say
why he
change
say
number.
I changed number.
Yeah,
and how
you-
do you change the PayNow
So
attached number?
Joseph changed his number. When I transferred him, I still transferred to the old number, and the old number still has his name.
Okay, but
Unless you-
honestly, right, I need to change my.
yeah, you eventually need to change.
Yeah,
lah.
yeah.
So I think that was what she thought lor. Because I don't know whether you guys remember this exact scam, right? I kena before also. Like the person call, and the start is always
Order for you McDonald's.
not that one. Somebody in the US, don't know. They will call and then they will say, hey, you remember who am I or not? That scam.
Okay, that scam.
Then once you say any name, right, they'll say, yeah lah. Exactly, yeah. So I gonna 2 times already. So actually we cover similar news before. So I want to see how far they go. So I just play along with them and stuff like that, right? And exactly the same. They say that, hey, I just changed my number from this to this. Can you help me, teach me how to change PayNow number or not? And then they will go from there. Yeah, so this is exactly
But how
that.
you change help to change PayNow number to ask the person transfer you money? Like wow, it's a long journey.
Yeah, and I never go until there lah. Yeah, the reason why I ask this question is because you know when you're young, you have a boss and you're working and stuff like that. A lot of times maybe you wouldn't question certain things and maybe you're naive to the world. And that's why I ask you all the question. Because if it was me, okay, I will not, same thing as you, I will not transfer 4,000, but I believe actually I might transfer some money out.
An idiot sandwich.
Okay, so a lot of times, right, we are afraid that our parents might get scammed online because they are not that savvy lah compared to us. And we are the younger ones, ma. But we are also not immune from scams. And clearly, as clearly shown. So I want to ask you guys, right, what type of scams do you honestly think you would possibly be a victim of or was a victim of already?
I haven't shared this with you all. I was recently a victim of a scam.
The masturbating one.
No, that was his job. He masturbating fishes now. Okay, so I tell you what recently happened. There was this guy, he approached one of the brands that I'm handling, like social media. He said, we are able to do an ad for you, and this ad is able to generate thousands of followers lah. So I told him, okay, I have several brands that I manage. If you can do it well for one, I will engage you for all. So I asked him to give the package price lah. The cheapest one was $29, and it goes all the way down to $200 plus. So I tell him, okay, I will get the $29 one for this page. So I paid him and everything. After 3 days, his profile missing. But because you still have the message logs, right? So I went into the message, username change and everything. I messaged him. And he said, oh, sorry. The account was suspended for a while. But don't worry, we'll start tomorrow. Okay lah, wait lah. Wait a few more days, fella missing, MIA, like totally MIA. Message him all, nothing happened. So the $29 gone. And I was thinking to myself, it's $29. I already tell you I manage multiple pages. Your big packages are 200 plus. You can ketuk me 600 plus. No, you take $29 and chow.
What the hell? So it's for business wise lah. You would think that maybe, or things that make sense for business, you'll be a scam.
Because the $29, if I really lose it, how much am I losing? $29. So I was thinking, if this can do well, then all the other pages all benefit. So $29 kena scam lor. Could have taken my 600, take my 29.
If you're gonna hustle, at least do it right.
Okay, why don't you guys tell me? What do you think is a scam? I'm more susceptible to.
Love scam is 100%.
Of course.
Love scam is in what?
The one that you kena last month.
Like what they are? Like,
Love scam in the sense that somebody will try to play into your emotions, make you think that they are interested in you, and then maybe get something out of you. Maybe money, maybe something else, but get something out of you.
probably that. I also think so. But just now you mentioned the masturbating one, right? If let's say happen I met one girl and then we Skype and whatnot, and then she show me her everything, and then I show her everything, right? She want to blackmail me.
That one take lah.
Take lah.
Who you want to show?
Yeah. So I really
He's a treasure to the world.
Nobody will want to see lah. Just one bad boy down there. Breathe so loud some more. Yeah, man.
You post it, I give you money to advertise.